Francesca here again, coming to talk to you about the colour potential cards. And we're going to do something a bit different this week. We're going to talk about the masculine and feminine side of ourselves. So the masculine, traditionally seen on the right hand side of the body, the action, the going in, the being effective. The feminine side, traditionally seen on the left hand side, is more about the interior world and how we deal with emotions. Now, just because you're male doesn't mean you have a great masculine side and an underdeveloped feminine side, or the reverse if you're female. In fact, if you look at me and my husband, it's the other way round. But it's about balancing it within ourselves. It is about us. So I'm going to pull a card for the masculine and feminine side, masculine, feminine. Choose which one you think is going to help, which one you have an intuition about, that it might be about your masculine side or the issue might be about your feminine side. So let's look at the first card, and that is pink, sweetness. Oh, they're so clever, these cards, they're so clever. Some men have a problem with this colour and with these pink cards. Somehow the light pink offends the red-blooded male, and I'll talk more about that when I'm talking about light pink in another video. But this is absolutely brilliant for your masculine side, because sometimes we can be do, and we're not taking time to smell the roses, smell those wonderful white, light pink roses. And this is about just taking time during your day for a little bit of whatever is sweet to you. So whether it's listening to bird song, whether it's walking in green, whether it's listening to old album tracks, it's about just stopping for a little while and really feeling into a very precious moment. But it's that you make sure you have them. You make sure you have some of this light pink. And this light pink is very frothy, it's candy floss, it's tutus, it's just a touch, it's just a light thing. You know, it could just take you 5 minutes. But I'm just suggesting that if it's an issue with your masculine side, that maybe a little sweetness is required, a little bit of tender care, a little bit of cuddling in that lovely light pink. So I hope that makes sense to you. Right, I can't wait to see what the feminine side card is. Oh, okay. That is orange, and that is nourishment. Now, the reason orange is with nourishment is because so many foods are orange. When we're in sort of soft lighting, we feel warm and cozy. It's a very, very nurturing colour. It's also a very non-political colour. It's a very young colour. And it just brings joy, orange. It's a joyful colour. I'm not saying you want to wear it or have your house painted in it. That isn't the point. It's what it brings in terms of really nurturing you, whether it's food or firelight or candlelight. And so this is about you really nourishing yourself. So this is the feminine side. Are you being nourished? Now, this is not about food. This is about something that really feeds you on a deep level. Has that got out of alignment somehow? Is there something that's missing? They go quite well together, these cards, but this is deeper. The pink is light and a little bit sprinkling of sweetness. This is nourishment. This is fundamental. And I think this goes so well, thinking about it, it goes so well with the feminine side, which is internal and emotional. So it's what feeds you on a deep level. Have you been missing out on it a little bit? Could you do with a little bit more of it? So there we go. That's the card for the feminine side. And thank you for joining me. Oh, such great cards, such great cards. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And thank you for joining me in colour.